ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mangs, and I welcome you to part 2 of Let's Play Fire Emblem 7. We are going to be jumping into chapter 12, Birds of a Feather. Hector leaves Ostia. He moves through Santaruz to meet up with Eliwood as quickly as possible. He encounters a mysterious group whose dark garb hides an even darker secrets. Perhaps these same powers have turned their blades on Eliwood. Hector hurries south, praying for his friend's safety. So what I really like about Hector hard mode is that it gets hard immediately, which I find quite interesting. So, here's where we meet up with Eliwood. Lord Hector, I have it! I know where Lord Eliwood is. He entered Santaruz, not far from here. Is that so? We read his movements fairly well then. Let's move due south and cross the border. We'll meet up with him in Santaruz.
Ah, there you are, Lord Hector!
Ah, yeah, Sarah, and she is part of the draft, so I can use her. I can use her, yes. Oh, no. Sarah? What are you doing here?
You're going to meet Lord Eliwood, right? Well, I want to go too.
Go home, this is no game.
But Oswin told me it was alright to come.
Oswin? Yes, my lord, under Marcus's orders. Sarah and I will be accompanying you. Bah, this is ridiculous. Always have to have the last word, eh, brother? No matter what you think, he's just worried about you, Lord Hector. You're the only family he has. I know. Lord Hector, up ahead! There appears to be fighting. Where? Is it Eliwood? Come, let's get closer. Hurry, Oswin, Matthew. Yes, my lord.
Oh, wait for me, I'm coming too!
Hey, what's going on over there? Looks like some rough business. You, soldier, are you just going to stand there and watch? Who do you think you are? This is Santaruz. What of course here is no fear of any foreign lordling. I believe I'm going to have to disagree with you. You see, the man they're attacking happens to be a friend of mine. A friend? What's... Sorry, but I'm in a hurry.
Ew, that's terrible. I love the violence.
Nicely done, my lord. You're a fighter born. I cannot condone resorting to force so quickly. Chastise me later, Oswin. First, we deal with his brigands. Come, we must help Eliwood. Help Eliwood? Sounds like a convenient excuse for more violence. Oswin! Yes, I'm coming. Matthew, bring Sarah and follow along. What? With Sarah?
No, I want to go with you now.
Absolutely not. You'll slow us down.
Oh, how rude.
Oswin, let's go. Well, too bad none of you are part of the draft, so... yeah. Alright, so, this is quite a tricky chapter, even more tricky without the use of Oswin and Hector. We're actually going to have to rely on Matthew right here. Now, I'd like to actually, I'm going to turn... okay, so, oh, we haven't... yeah, so we meet up with some friends here. Eliwood, who's not part of the roster. Barter, who's not part of the roster. Dorcas, who's not part of the roster. Lowen, who's not part of the roster. However, we have Rebecca. And we have Marcus, and thank God for that, because without Marcus, this would be kind of tricky. Alright, so Marcus starts out with a silver lance, however, we don't want him to use that, so we are going to be giving him Lowen's iron lance as well as an iron sword. Now, in this village, you get a secret book, which is not really useful yet, but... so what I'm going to do is, since we don't really get any axe users for a very, very long time, we're actually just going to sell our equipments and buy some more interesting stuff with them. So we're also going to sell the rapier, as well as the... we're going to keep on the vulnerary, though. I'm actually going to give the vulnerary to Marcus. So yeah, Marcus, we're going to be using the iron sword, and we're going to be trying to level up Rebecca a little bit, so... there we go. We're going to turn off the animation for everyone who is not part of the draft, so Oswin and Hector, no. I'm going to keep the animations of Sarah, because she's a healer. Matthew, Rebecca, and Marcus are part of the drafts. So Hector and Oswin are going to be taking a backseat, since I can't really not select them for the chapter. We're placing Matthew right here, Sarah in the... I'm going to be trying to keep Sarah as far away as possible. Now Matthew and Sarah does have a nice support together, which I would like to perform. However, Marcus is gonna grind these people to dust. Now the problem with Marcus right here is that he actually doubles them and kills them, so I can't really leave them low yet. So Rebecca can't pick up the scraps unless the enemies who are attacking us are really slow. Anyway, here comes the Brigand. Matthew's gonna take care of him fairly easily. However, it's the boss I'm more worried about. However, I want to stick Matthew in the mountain over there. That will actually be a very nice place for him to be. However, it looks like the Pegasus Knights are going towards Marcus, which is completely fine. Luckily, Matthew is a beast, so he can take care of these guys by himself. But if he gets RNG screwed, he might take a couple of hits and die. Alright, Matthew is now level 13. Hit points. Yay. Yay, hit points. Well, you gotta have some of those. You really can't do much. Okay, does Marcus double Pegasus Knights? Yes, he does, apparently. Okay, that's bad. Rebecca needs a few of these kills as well, so... maybe she can get the archer. My god, Marcus, you are overpowered. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. So, I can't bring out Rebecca yet. What I could do is I could get her... I could let her be attacked in the mountains, I suppose. In the mountain, she's gonna have an avoidance of a lot. See, she's very squishy in the early levels. She only has a defense of 3, so I can't allow her to be shot by this guy. This guy has a hit of 95. Up in the mountains, her avoidance is gonna be... mountains give 30 avoidance, I do believe, yeah. 30 avoidance, that's gonna be 46. So he's gonna have a roughly a 40 to 50% chance of hitting her. He's gonna be dealing... she has 4 defense in the mountains, so he's gonna be dealing 7 damage to her. And this Pegasus will deal 7, 12, 11, 10, 9. So 9 plus 7, which will be 16. And she has 17 hit points, so she's actually gonna survive this. Let's hope I didn't fuck up with my math, so that'll be kind of bad. Alright, we're gonna be selling our axes, get some gold. When we do get some axe users, we could always buy some new axes anyway. Alright, let's just go get the secret book. You look like you've seen some experience with battle. No need to conceal it. I fought in many a battle in my time, I assure you. Let me tell you one thing about combat, though. The most important thing is technique. If you know skill, you'll rarely strike your enemy. My instructor gave me this secret book long ago. It will improve the fighting prowess of the one who reads it. I'm too old to make use of it, so why don't you take it? So yeah, the secret book, we're not going to give it to anyone yet. I'm not really sure who I'm going to give it to at all. Maybe Wallace. Wallace is part of my drafts. I'm not really sure if I have any really like low skill guys on my roster. But just, I don't know, Rebecca has a lot of skills, so I think that's probably a waste. Alright, I'm going to keep the Iron Sword because it basically is the sword that deals the least amount of damage. It has a might of 5, whereas the lance has a might of 7. Marcus can actually also use all of these weapons without taking any penalties to its speed, thanks to his high constitution, which really helps him out a lot. Alright, I'm gonna place Matthew here. He actually dealt with those enemies rather nicely. Sarah, however, can't really do much on her own yet. I did level Sarah up to level 5 though, so she has a couple more levels under her belts. That sounded kind of kinky. Alright, let's see how this goes, shall we? If my calculations are correct, Rebecca will survive getting hit both by the archers and the Pegasus Knights. Now, I'm not sure if Marcus doubled this guy. Mercenaries are kind of fast. He won't actually. Maybe Rebecca can actually pick up the scraps from that. That would be really, really nice. Anyway, some more Pegasus action. We really need to get Matthew up in that mountain because he's not going to be able to deal with all those enemies on his own. If he's just in a forest, he needs that extra avoidance and defense. Alright, so here we go. Okay, Rebecca actually dodges that, and that is perfect, because I do believe she's going to be able to one-shot that Pegasus Knight next turn. Now, she might not actually one-shot it, but she will definitely take it down next turn. We'll see. I don't really remember how much might she has and how much defense that Pegasus Knight has. Anyway, that guy's gonna go down. I can actually take my time and go and kill that guy before we're retreating up into the mountains, I think. Okay, here we go. 49% chance to hit. He actually hits me. That's a little bit of a shame. But no matter. She can still survive a hit from the Pegasus. So I'm completely fine with this. Alright, let's see if she can kill the Pegasus in one hit. She cannot, sadly. But it's completely fine. She can do some damage to it. Pew pew! And I do not think that any of these guys are going to be able to reach her. Nope, they are not, so that's completely fine. Now, do I want to... I don't want to kill this guy, I actually don't. I want to leave him. Let's go visit this house, shall we?
I saw them, I did. About a month ago. Marcus Fair and his men passed right through here. They've all gone missing, haven't they? A group as strong as that just up and vanishing? Couldn't have been bandits, but I don't believe it. Must have been something terrible. The world's become a dangerous place, it has.
Alright, we're gonna go sell a Eliwood's rapier. That's actually worth a lot of cash. So that's 3,000 gold for us right there. Quite kind of a nice boost, actually. Yeah. That mercenary is gonna get himself killed next turn anyway, so... Alright, I wanna go kill this. Actually, how's Matthew's iron sword doing? 11 uses left. We're gonna need to go give him a new iron sword, actually. It's gonna break soon. Also, I forgot to check for stealable stuff. I don't think there's that much stuff to steal, however. But I could always give it a check. Anyone have any vulneraries? Nope. Boss of this chapter is very dangerous, by the way. He starts moving after a while. He has 14 strength on a steel axe. He does 25 damage, which is kind of devastating. However, Matthew is usually able to take care of him pretty easily, so... Alright. Let's watch Marcus kill guys. That's what he does best. Sadly, at this chapter, there's not much room to train other units. But luckily, soon the enemies will be so strong that Marcus can't kill them in one turn. And oh! Nice one. Which will mean that we can use Marcus to soften people up and let others get the kill, which is always kind of nice, so... Okay. Actually kind of want to go and heal up Matthew with Sarah, instead of wasting a vulnerary. Bum, 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 bum. There's an armory down there, and I actually really want to visit it and go buy myself an iron sword and a couple of javelins. Okay, I hope Rebecca's gonna... Fuck. Just as I say that. Oh, crap! Oh, crap, that's not good. Alright, so once I heal up Rebecca, okay, so the question is now, if I fail to kill this, if I fail to hit this Pegasus, then I'm in a little bit of a trouble because I can't kill them both with Marcus. So let's hope this arrow hits. Thank God. And I really, actually, yeah, I really need to kill this guy right now, actually. I can't let him live because he's just gonna go and kill Rebecca. And what the hell is up with Marcus today? He's so happy he's being used. He's like, yeah! I'm alive! Sadly, though, he gets next to no experience at all. So yeah, before that boss comes around, I would actually really like to go and shop. I could do that with Marcus, I guess. And then I could maybe let Rebecca try and kill that bandit. It would be nice for her to get a couple of levels as well. Alright, Sarah. I know they have a support with each other, so I'm actually going to try to level that up as much as I can. I've already... Okay, magic. Nice. Only though, it was the only stats she leveled up, but still, I kind of like it, despite... Okay, so that Pegasus is actually, I think it's gonna go for Sarah, unless I position her in outside of the Pegasus Knight's reach, which I will do. I just need to position Hector out of the Pegasus Knight's reach. Okay, so I'm actually gonna go shopping with Marcus. And Rebecca needs to heal up. I know some of these guys have vulneraries, I think. Oh, that's a secret book. Really? So Rebecca had no vulneraries? That's weird. Also, there's a house we haven't visited, I think. But it seems like we won't get time to visit the house, although they say nothing of interest anyway. At least they're not as useless as the Fire Emblem 1 houses. Now, those houses are crap. Okay, so it looks like it's gonna be Matthew versus the boss. Just help. I'm really grateful that there's a mountain for Matthew to hide in. Or else that boss could have become pretty nasty. Alright. We don't have a convoy yet, sadly. So we can't buy stuff. That actually sucks. We're gonna have to unload some crap on Rebecca before we hit the store. If you could just take these items. really quickly. I'll go shop with Marcus. Alright, come at me, boss. I don't think you can hit Matthew up there at all.
Curses, what are you waiting for? Let me show you boys how it's done.
Yeah, 0% chance to hit. Oh my god, Matthew is overpowered as fuck. And he is now level 14. Hit points and speed. Wow, he's gonna... Matthew's like gonna hit the cap in a couple of chapters. I'm not gonna use him as frequently though. It's just in this chapter until I get someone better to use. Alright, let's go visit the shop. We need to go and buy ourselves a... We don't need to buy that much equipment, but we would like another iron sword. I think that's actually all we're gonna buy for now. And I'm gonna heal up with Rebecca a little bit before that guy comes closer. Oh, we only have... Oh, crap, the iron sword is almost gone. We could give him a new one next turn, though. No problem. The only problem that without the sword, he's gonna get his weapon triangle disadvantage removed. Which means that he's gonna be able to hit Matthew. I think it's 15%. It's actually a nice way to check it out. Just gonna make sure Sarah is not within that guy's movement range. So now he has a hit rate of 3. Although I do believe that Matthew's avoidance far outweighed his hit, so we can't really calculate that correctly. Alright, so... Is that Brigand even moving? I don't think he is. Okay, so... I'm gonna give Matthew a sword. Oh, we could have visited that house now, actually. That's kind of a shame.
Oh, this was not so easy as it seemed.
Awesome! Okay, so this is cool. Now I'm gonna go and heal up Rebecca. I would like for her to get that kill, actually. In the meanwhile, I'm gonna level up the... Oh, crap, there's actually... Right, it's Matthew who actually has the support. Never mind. So, if I position her right here, I should be able to heal her up. As well as level up some supports with Sarah. Should be good. Go heal her up. Is there anywhere we can stand that is like not on the fort? I guess not. Guessing I'm just gonna bait him with Rebecca though. I hope he doesn't double her. That would be bad. Ow. Okay, that really hurts. Okay. So can Matthew deal enough damage to this guy not to kill him? He can't actually, which is a shame. But let's do what we can at least. Do some damage to him. That's gonna have to be enough, I think. We can just kill him off with Marcus. Or with Matthew. I think Matthew will be a better choice. Alright, that actually went pretty swimmingly. Thanks to Matthew and Marcus. And the last level up for Matthew. He's now level 15. Hit point, strength, speed. My god. Oh, Matthew. It's the second part and he's only level 15, capping out speed. Ew, is that all of them? Hector, where did you come from?
Well met, Eliwood.
Yes, but what are you doing here?
You wound me.
How do you mean?
You're looking for your father, right? Why didn't you send word?
Your brother was just named Marcus Ostia. He's going to be very busy setting up his court council. Lord Ruthel must need your support. You're his brother, after all.
My brother is not so weak. Oh, he has mentioned some things in public, but he knew exactly what I was planning and he let me go.
Is that so? Well, then it would be unwise to refuse his kindness. It does me good to see you, Hector. Thank you.
Think nothing of it.
You know Oswin, don't you?
Well met, Lord Eliwood.
It's good to see you again, Oswin. So you came as well?
Yes, Lord Ruthel was worried about Lord Hector traveling alone. I've been ordered to keep a close eye on him.
Of course. Good to have you with us.
Lord Hector, why didn't you tell me the fighting was done?
I apologize for the interruption. I couldn't restrain her any longer. Are those your companions, Hector?
Oh, I suppose they are. One might have hoped for better, but...
I was uncalled for. I can't believe you said that. Matthew, did you hear what he was saying about you?
Me? He was talking about you! Hector, why don't you introduce us? The noisy one is Sarah. Believe it or not, she's a cleric.
Yes, I am Sarah, my lord. Pleased to meet you.
And that's Matthew. He does a lot of, sneaking around. My lord? Sneaking around? Well, I gather information, open doors, chests and such. I've got nimble fingers. That sounds like a thief's work. Well, don't let it worry you. But this journey, I suspect it will be harder than you imagine. You may have to accept things like this if you want to survive. What is it, Hector? Do you know something? Nothing specific. Rumors abound, though. The League of Assassins from Bern have been moving around in Lycia. Experienced bounty hunters and mercenaries are vanishing. That reminds me. One of the men who attacked us said something odd. What was it? Lord Eliwood, if I may. Marcus, it's good to see you. Lord Hector, it's been far too long. Your assistance is greatly appreciated. Come now, Marcus. No need for such formalities. Tell me what you heard. Of course. The apartment leader of that gang of thugs. He indicated that someone was watching Lord Eliwood. That someone needed him dead. Huh, that is troubling. Actually, a captain of the guard was watching the fight when we arrived. He was a knight of Santaruz, and yet he just stood there and let a lord be attacked. I think he was planning on seeing you die. So, Mangs, what do you think? Yes, I'm a character in this game, apparently. You might be right. Something may have happened to Lord Hellman too. Come, we must hurry to the castle. Eliwood, who is this? This is Mangs. I require tactical aid in the search for my father and... Oh, I see. So this is who directed the battle plan back there, hmm? You know, Mangs, you're very young. We've many strategists in Ostia, but none so young. Eliwood, are you sure about this one? Mangs is still a student of military strategy, but we've received nothing but sound advice so far. Mangs has my trust. Alright, I suppose I shall witness your skills firsthand. Well met, Mangs. And well met to you. You're not part of the roster, and neither are you, Eliwood. So fuck you guys. I'm not gonna use you at all. I let a bunch of people on the internet decide what characters you're gonna play with on your journey. My god, and he trusts in me. What an idiot. Hello, how you been, Mangs? Eh, my secret's revealed? Oh, yeah, it is true. My guise as a common thief was but a ruse. I've served House Ostia for some time as a spy of sorts. Surprised? Well, regardless, it looks like we'll be traveling together again. Here's to our mutual survival.
Eee! Mangs, is it really you? It's been far, far too long. You missed me, didn't you? Of course you did, I knew it.
Yeah, sir, I did miss you. I'm gonna need you to come by my tent later tonight. I'm gonna have to make you look over a few battle plans, you know. Bring a little clothing and some candles, and we'll discuss it later on. That's my orders as a tactician. Now, get lost, soldier.
Didn't I tell you before? I'm in the employ of Ostia, Lycian ruling territory. I'll be here to help you just like before. Aren't you lucky?
Yes, lucky Mangs. Alright, so that went kinda easily. Let's see how the next chapters will be treating us. My name has been Mangs. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.